Alright, I'm on Wikipedia. This is about, is life a simulation? I'm sorry, folks, but I have very, 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 very poor, low quality camera and microphone because I'm using a PlayStation Vita to make videos. I don't have any proper equipment, and I live in a motel. Very sorry about this. Alright, so I'm going back and forth. Is life a simulation? What do you think? Is life a simulation? We had to start first. Is there proof that life is a simulation? Yes, we do. We have a lot of course we have proof. We have two devices that actually can prove that we live in a simulation, such as a camera, such as software. Not only that, I think we can consider software machines as a compelling case to understanding how a camera is able to replicate human beings. This camera here can actually replicate human beings, but they use electromagnetic. They say it can electromagnetically replicate human beings. But even electromagnetic is still using a false concept. It's not an actual concept. It doesn't explain how it's able to replicate a human being, because you can't just say photons or electromagnetic radiation. It's not explaining anything. Or infrared radiation, that has nothing to do with it. If you can actually use the terminology software or software module, you just have to actually be able to create your own terminologies to speak for how you perceive technology. Photon energy. Even energy is not really a name. Saying energy doesn't explain anything whatsoever. Doesn't explain nothing. So I'm gonna come back to Project Virtual Reality. Commanding of robots and automation means very easy. Think about it. Human beings are software machines living in a virtual reality. It tells you, think. You have to use new ideas that humanity can never actually think of. Biotechnology. Computational Intelligence System for modeling, control, and automation for commanding human/software machines in a virtual reality. We are like some software products, more like software machines, software products in a virtual simulation where people like NASA and NSA, I'm talking about high authority employees working in NSA and NASA and FBI and CIA, using Computation Intelligence System as biotechnology and able to make modification to reality. They can actually change corporations and businesses and logos. I've actually seen things been changed, and I can actually memorize things that's been changed in this whole entire system. I memorize it. And also they can make changes to the Bible too itself, and the timeline, the whole timeline. Yeah. And this is how I'm thinking, because I'm a video gamer. I'm a gamer. I play video games. I've been playing video games since 1999, since I was like about 7 years old. And they never, if you go to Wikipedia and you look up video game consoles, they don't explain to you anything about video game consoles. That it's able to compute, and it's able to control, and it's able to interact with software agent-based models, like software machines, like humans and other different things in the environment. And then you got a virtual mount, and then you got a camera. You see how they got a camera between the console and the virtual mount headset. What a camera does, what the camera tracks your movements, and it also replicates it too. And they're going into virtual reality. I believe that they're going to have a headset that allow the software machine, the human beings, to transfer themselves inside a storage, a quantum storage, where it's being managed by multi-agent quantum artificial intelligence. Humans first originated by advanced computational intelligence system, which is biotechnology. Screen demonstrates that the advanced holographic simulation that has been recorded as energy by a movie camera. No camera is supposed to be recording human beings if they aren't software machines. And you're not supposed to be watching cartoons on a television. Cartoons are computer generated imagery, encompasses both statics, scenes, and dynamic image. Cartoons are created by a computer, and it's displayed on a screen. How is humans being displayed on a screen? So that means humans that are displayed on the screen are software machines. And the camera is able to replicate them. We're able to make copies of them and able to modify the background and their faces. And people don't know what the term die means. Die means you permanently don't exist. You still have people who actually died. You still have an image of them in their database, and you can still watch them on television. That means they still exist in this system. That's what it means. They never did die. When I mean permanently die is when this whole entire system no longer exists. When everything gets shut down by the real creator. That's the true term for die. That's what die means. They don't know what die means. It's incorrect. Die doesn't mean stop living. That had nothing to do with it. They still rely on terminology, so that means that NSA, NASA, FBI, and CIA that's working for the real governments, the employees who are working for the real governments, has made modifications and alterations to the human's mental process. That the human beings are not using 100% of their brain. They're not using their full potential of their brain. So that means they enabled them. They disabled them from using their full potential of their brains. And people don't understand what ghost means. Ghost means deformed software agent-based model. They're disformed. Their software machine, their brain has replicated them. So you think about it. So in order for a multi-agent system, multi-agent quantum artificial intelligence to interact with us, we have to be some kind of, like I said before, software agent-based model. Look it up. You can look it up on Google. Software agent-based models. And this is what you get when you look it up, software agent-based models. And a few months ago I came across a comment, and this person said, I certainly believe that the public society only has a small amount of knowledge compared to the secret hidden knowledge. As one of the guests said, but it's likely more than that. The public scientific community has, it seems to me, in certain areas been deliberately diverted and misled by false theories, false concepts, more like theories, more like false concepts. Even Einstein, everybody, Newton, false concepts. Finally, somebody with a clue. Einstein, Newton, these guys are all yeah. Whole education system. Wait a second, this guy's grammar is off. Whole entire education system is backwards. Basically, anything that is a system is these people, this guy figures something out, but there's more than that. The thing is that that the scientific community is using false concepts that can actually capture the true existence. There's a false existence and there's a true existence when it comes to using false concepts and true concepts. You can make a comparison between those two and draw out that something's abnormal. And people don't even know what the anomaly means, because the way people are managed, the way that everything is happening, that terrorist attacks and stuff, terrorism, and all these other different things, it's abnormal, very abnormal. So that's it for today. I'm done with this joint.